This is Unit 3, Week 5. Our weekly concept is going into the past, and our essential question this week is how do we explain what happened in the past? So as we think about this week, we're going to be really talking about what people do to better understand how people survived in the past so that we can better make decisions about what we're doing in the present and in the future. So I want to show you a little video here. Maybe. There we go.
It's a great big world with so much to learn with National Geographic Kids.
Hey everybody, it's Keith
and Amanda, and we're here with Nat Geo Kids to dig into something really fun, archaeology. Archaeology is the study of the past by looking at the things left behind by the people who lived before us.
The scientists who study archaeology are called archaeologists, and they're kind of like detectives. The clues they find help us to understand the way people used to live.
That can be anything, including buildings, artwork, tools, bones, weapons, even garbage.
That might sound like digging for buried treasure, but the real treasure is in how the things we find tell a story about the way people used to live.
Does that include fossils and dinosaur bones?
Nope. Even though archaeologists sometimes find fossils, what they really focus on are people and the things they leave behind.
A lot of what we know about the people who lived before us was first discovered by archaeologists.
I think I'm ready to discover more about archaeology. Shall we dig in?
All right. So first thing I want you to do is to get one of the graphic organizers, and in the center of it I want you to write how we explain the past. And in these 4 little sections around here, I want you to give me some ideas that you already know about how we explain things that happened in the past, specifically times that we would think of as being ancient times or much earlier times than what we are currently living in. So take a moment to do that. Pause the video if you need to. All right, our next thing to do is to work on our vocabulary for the week. Make sure that you are filling out that vocabulary sheet and gluing it into your journal. And here we have on this slide an archaeologist who's studying an ancient boat set of paintings in Egypt. So our first word this week is archaeologist. It's a noun, and an archaeologist is a person who studies the remains of ancient towns, cities, and people. So here we have an archaeologist who is dusting off an artifact. Our next word is era, and it is a noun. That means a period of time or history. And the sentence for this picture is, the people sitting for the photograph wore clothes from an earlier era. Our next word is fragments. It's also a noun, and it means small, broken pieces of something. The sentence for this picture is, the dropped pottery vase was in fragments on the floor. Our next word for this week is historian. It's also a noun, and a historian is a person who knows or studies a good deal about history. Our next word is intact. Intact is an adjective, and it means something that is whole or complete. And our sentence for this picture is, cardboard cartons help protect eggs, so they arrive at the store whole and intact. The next word for this week is preserved. It's a verb, and it means something that is protected so that it does not decay or get damaged. You can see there's jars of food. And the sentences, foods from our garden have been preserved in jars for enjoying all year. The next word is reconstruct. It's also a verb, and it means to put parts back together. The sentence for this is, a skilled craftsman can reconstruct broken china so that it looks like new. Our final word for this week is remnants, and it is a noun. It means small pieces or parts of something that are left over. So our sentence for this is, divers discovered the remnants of a sunken ship. All right, be sure to glue your vocabulary sheet into your 5-subject notebook in the vocabulary section. Make sure you label it Unit 3, Week 5. You may stop the video now.